Most of us weren't giving a blueprint, but just give me 10 minutes to help show you with AI what can be done with you in regards to financial clarity. 10 minutes to show you something I wish someone showed me years ago. Just knowing that working is a part of the plan, but working smart, and no one teaches us how to understand money. We're understanding that bumping our heads, guessing, stressing, praying, and hoping the numbers magically make sense. The mission today is simple. It's literally financial clarity without overwhelm, leveraging AI. And because when you can see your money, you can change your money and understand that each step of the process is one that you actually can own. When you grow and build with something called the AI financial blueprint, if you had to take a report card today, if you were in school, for example, what would your grade be? Would it be A, excellent, and your wealth is growing fast? Would it be good and steady and maybe get a B? Would it actually need improvement, living paycheck to paycheck? Or would you be repeating that class again, like some people may be familiar with, failing debt and savings and starting all over? Maybe need a little improvement. Can I retake that test or even summer school? Is that an option? And it's not because we're irresponsible. It's because we never were taught the rules of the financial game. And what we're going to do is fix that together and understand how to do that step by step. You see, 92% of people lose money every single month by simply not understanding how money works. And it's not your fault. You lose money because no one ever taught you where the leaks are, all that hidden money. It's kind of having a hole in your cup and you keep pouring water in it, but it's never really full. And so what we're going to show is how you can actually plug those leaks and plug them with an actual opportunity to get to the next level. So it's not because of anything that you've done, but understanding that one thing that can show you your money leaks, saving opportunities and refunds all in one place and next steps. Which one would that be in your actual thought process? Would you actually be budgeting or where your money is leaking or how your taxes change or what your refund will look like? What steps to take all in one place? That's what a blueprint does. That's the definition of a blueprint. It doesn't guess, it actually guides you through the process. So in other words, if you go in any other way, it's like guessing and trying to manage money without clarity, with like cooking a pizza, for example, with no directions. Knowing you have the sauce, right? You have the cheese and the dough, but somehow you still don't know how to burn it. What's the additional ingredients? You don't have the right recipe to get you to the next level. So when you get that right recipe, everything starts to make sense. And my friends, it's not your fault. Getting that financial blueprint is not something that was taught in school, so it's okay. But you taking action and literally understanding that you weren't given the steps, you weren't given the instructions, you weren't giving the blueprints, but how to rewrite your story, that's you taking action. So in the next few minutes, it's actually just giving you yourself 10 minutes per day, understanding that this blueprint can show you that financial clarity you've never even seen or imagined before, and discovering that freedom that they talk about with financial clarity. So let me step back and just kind of tell and share the passion behind the story and being honest in regards to clarity and money. Now, I grew up in a household where my mother was an educator and my father was an entrepreneur, and learning everything the hard way was a part of the process. Just being focused on winning, being focused on success. Money came in, money left, but taxes and refunds and the importance of home ownership, the future, that it was an actual step-by-step plan that was provided. But you never were taught the system on how to get to that next level. And that's why it was so imperative for you to be able to understand that not understanding how money can work, people pleasing, and understanding that this mindset of yours is something that you can actually control. You have the actual output of what everything looks like. But what ends up happening for most of us is that money is feels stressful. It bills, they start coming, they don't stop every single month. Taxes in itself feels like a scary word. And you're understanding that, hey, you're not working, but now you're working hard, but you're not getting the levels of accomplish that you're looking for. And you feel like you're always starting over and I'm going to do better tomorrow. It's like trying to fit puzzle pieces without seeing the picture on the box and understanding how financial freedom works. It seems like a confusing jigsaw puzzle. And but then the day changed where, hey, mindset. You have to teach people how to treat you. You going through court and making good and bad choices and understanding the importance of documentation. And I realized something powerful here in regards to your own story is owning it, taking accountability. And the system honestly doesn't care what you feel. It only cares about what you prove day in and day out. So you have to stop guessing. You have to stop making excuses and understand that your moment of your foundation is the blueprint that you can take a hold of in regards to your next steps of life. And discovering that is a process in itself. And I wasn't bad with money. I was bad at understanding the numbers and how to make money work for me. And what if money wasn't confusing? What if everything you needed was all in one place so that you can actually stop being foggy? And most people aren't bad with money. It's just understanding the confusing part and understanding that taxes, savings, plans, what if scenarios, no more guessing, and you can actually be within the solution of your plan. So stay with me because I'm going to show you a snippet of a blueprint of something powerful that can change your financial clarity understanding of how the AI process will work for you. When people finally get that clarity and see their numbers and they don't feel scared anymore. That's the part when taxpayers and business owners and W2 workers that feeling that fear, feeling that feeling of relief and understanding that clarity doesn't create fear, it actually removes it. Clarity actually feels like you're breathing again, where you can actually start getting that chaos and confusion out of your mindset. And clarity feels like taking a deep breath, breathing in and breathing out. And once you breathe, you start feeling that focus and feeling like you can build something. And because again, like my business partner Anika Gaines, the tax extraordinaire says her line, when you know better, you can build better. And so when this actual opportunity and presented itself as we were talking about getting that freedom and peace for people, not just our clients, but just people in general. It was more so just the tax extraordinaire and having over 30 years of experience being in the tax game and business consulting and giving back with her legacy and leadership and impact. Before even knowing and understanding, honoring the people who building the foundation of the AI legacy blueprint and having that heart of community, having that expertise being unmatched and the mission and authenticity, it's so simple that nobody ever gets left behind. And when you understand that Adrian Mays, your AI wealth strategist, coming and living this opportunity, seeing and knowing that I've survived setbacks. The setback is the setup for whatever God has planned and building businesses and knowing that learning every lesson along the way that you are exactly where you're supposed to be within your own personal blueprint. So taking all that pain, taking the chaos of life and the confusion and turning it into an AI legacy tool that will give you clarity in minutes. That is the tool I wish I had years ago that would help people understanding the leverage of AI as well as opportunity within it. So, helping growth minded achievers turn their financial story into clarity without confusion or overwhelm. That's the mission. Keeping it short and simple to help people into their next leverage. The old way is guessing, stress, overwhelm, and now the new way with clarity, confidence, and control. It allows you to be able to breathe again and helping people to know that there are a solution beyond the new way, instancy. It's money made simple. It's honestly having an opportunity to understand when you see it. It's funny when people tell you things, but when you see it right in front of you in black and white, it helps you be able to, oh, maybe I can actually do that too. And that's what this actual blueprint does. So introducing the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator, this financial blueprint that school never gave you. And it's again, it's not your fault. And understanding the opportunities with the calculator to join a community that gives you these financial literacy trainings, tools, and support. Having these different pillars of taxes, credit, real estate, business, nonprofit, AI consulting, life insurance, estate planning, automation, travel, mindset, wealth, tax resources, health, as well as even having a 90-day transformation challenge right at your fingertips, in addition to an ebooks library that will give you that financial wisdom that school never taught. Two of the favorite pillars in regards to even getting started with this, I have to start with pillar number 11 in regards to mindset. That's the greatest asset that you actually have is you. You actually build your own mental frameworks and habits that drive success in every aspect of your life. Doesn't matter if you work a W 2 job, if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a creator, if you're an influencer, if you're in real estate, you have your own Airbnb. What your life looks like starts with the mindset that you train yourself and you control that every single day. Within the actual AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator, you actually can take all that stress and try to actually reframe it into a tool, shifting that energy into something in less than 60 seconds. So, this snippet here is just showing you within the calculator how you can turn stress into your next strategic move, naming that stress, calling it out, framing it, and taking one action. So, all of these resources being in one location gives you that relief and knowing that, hey, I am not alone in my journey. And when you actually have a scoring and an opportunity, the other one that I like as well is it has to go with taxes. With tax season coming up here soon, having all at your fingertips, getting an idea where you are and where you're building to. It's so much going on in the world, but understanding your numbers by putting them in step by step. I love this deduction quiz. Can I write this off for my self-employed people? And being able to name the expense and being able to kind of get an idea that you can actually have at your fingertips if you have a tax preparer or if you actually do your taxes on your own. But the great thing is having all of this all in one location, helping you to strategize, save, and succeed. Another aspect in regards to the Tax Resource Hub, pillar number 13. Unica Gaines, having been a tax preparer over 30 years, has seen so many clients have questions in regards to questions right here in this tax resource hub because everything you need to file, track, fits, and understand your taxes all in one place. For example, the importance of having a budget, understanding how to file your taxes with IRS instructions, and being able to have the step by step way right at your fingertips that can allow you to get the clarity that you need. Again, if you do your taxes on your own, or if you actually have an opportunity to invest with the tax extraordinaire to get your taxes done. Understanding all this jargon and these terms with tax time, the tax glossary allows you to search and explore those different terms. What is an AGI, an adjusted gross income? Your gross income and having that clarity. What is an allowance? What is a basis? Capital gains, losses, all of these tools, it's okay. These tools are not taught, but what this actual calculator will do is have one hub for all of this information to be right at your fingertips for you to get started on changing your financial blueprint and your financial outlook. So, again, the great thing is about having these opportunities, these pillars. For example, with business, understanding if I should have an LLC or an S Corp or even a C Corp as a business owner, if you have your own business, side hustle estimator, if I should do my payroll, if I have contractors, if I should do which way is best for my money. We're building smarter and scaling fast and optimizing your business structure, maximizing your deductions, and seeing all of this right at your fingertips will not only allow you to have help with your blueprint, this will also help you in regards to even if you don't move forward with the calculator, you have something you can take with you to your actual CPA or your accountant to get clarity in regards to the growth of your business. So this snippet is just showing you how right in within the calculator that it has all of these tools that will allow you to go deeper and getting you that financial literacy education that you need. Booking your strategy call directly with the Tax Extraordinaire team, or even logging into your Tax Extraordinaire secure portal to upload secure documents and messages and to connect right with the tax preparing team. It's right within your fingerprints, all in one place. That's one of the greatest benefits of the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator. So again, that old belief of thinking that this hidden money, that you just need more money. No, your new belief is now knowing that you just need more clarity, knowing that all in one place, over 82 calculators can help me to get there. Old belief again is only experts like Unica Gaines with over 30 years can understand taxes. I can be honest and share with you when I started working with a tax extraordinaire full time actually in January of 2024, how Unica Gaines explains things and breaks it down to be keeping it simple. It gives you that new belief, like even a third grader can understand of taxes and giving those visuals for you to be able to strategize and save and succeed within your business. And so, an understanding again, money, the old belief is overwhelming. That's old news. With the new belief, it's overwhelming because you've never seen your own customized blueprint. That's what the AI Legacy Master Blueprint Calculator can provide with you, that comfort and that ability for you to have it right at your fingertips. A lot of people are trying to build wealth without clarity. It's like going to IKEA and trying to build furniture with no instructions. That just does not work. So that's why the solution is being able to no longer have all these puzzle pieces with no picture. It's having the puzzles right with the right picture with the AI Legacy Master Blueprint Calculator, giving you that clarity that you need to answer those questions that are causing you those pains and keeping you up at night. No longer are you going to be alone within your financial journey because, again, the solution is right at your fingertips. So, when you now showing how the blueprint actually works, I gave you a snippet of the actual AI legacy blueprint and going in to put in the numbers. So it's the financial clarity tool that will show you your money leaks, show you those deduction powers, giving you those savings plans, going in and doing the refund amounts, as well as the tax impact and the strategies to be able to assist you in regards to your actual goals of your financial situation. One of the greatest thing is give me 10 minutes. The 90-day transformation challenge that is right within the actual calculator will allow you to independently, completely have a wealth transformation journey on your own, touching every single pillar. So maybe right now, I might not have, it's just a small task that it takes you about 10 minutes where you can have a quick win you can finish each day, and that will give you your insight about how much money you're actually leaving on the on the table, thousands of dollars being left on the table. But one thing that we're not going to have is ignorance anymore in regards to your own situation. So for 90 days, we have a layout for day 1 all the way through day 90 that will walk you through tax credits, utilization, understanding your credit score, understanding profit and loss, understanding how much you should actually set aside for your business, understanding how debt works, understanding what a nonprofit organization is, what's the importance of life insurance, what is an estate plan? Do I need an estate plan? Do I need a trust? Do I need an actual wealth analyzer? Is my health in the right place? What the heck is Medicare? Do I really need all of these different taxes and insurance? How much does it really cost me? I'm a homeowner. Do I really need to home own or do I need to rent? Do I actually have affordability? Anything about finances within this 90-day challenge is introducing you to the opportunities and being able to let you see to start thinking like a CEO and stop thinking like a worker, even if you're working a 9 to 5, you work in your own W-2, or even if you're an entrepreneur. Leveraging AI and automation is going to allow you to see where those money leaks lie within your business, and having the step-by-step opportunity for you to have your own legacy plan written in blueprint right for you. So you're being able to choose those wealth moves. You're able to not rely on anyone else to actually see your motivation and your growth. And it's actually helping you go through step by step of each of the pillars that is all about what we call your legacy blueprint, leveraging this tool that was built with AI. So, hopefully, in regards to understanding those money leaks and stop leaving money on the table, all you do is plug in your real numbers. The AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator maps out your blueprint for you, and you follow the plan step by step. Can't go wrong there. So, every chef needs ingredients and a recipe, right? You have the ingredients, you have what happens in life. That's your culinary chaos. But the right recipe will give you the clarity that you need to have a masterpiece right at your hands. So again, when you understand the transformation, before you were stressed, guessing, confusing. What's my numbers look like? How do I complete this W-4? Tax season is coming. Should I actually hire a tax preparer or should I do it alone? That clarity and that financial overwhelm is solved with giving you the mastery of having that clarity, confidence, and control with something right at your fingertips, like the AI Legacy Master Blueprint Calculator. The real story, when Anika Gaines shared with me, she had a client that one box check was missed in regards to doing taxes on their own and almost cost them $19,000. Is that worth it in regards to investing into something that will allow you to show you in black and white, not to miss those deductions and credits? The financial salvation of being able to have that clarity and saving is just that simple financial oversight is something that can cost you thousands for you, your family, or your business. So again, having these tools is allowing you that clarity, and taking that challenge would allow you to give yourself 10 minutes. then give yourself 90 days because nothing happens overnight. Clarity begins with consistent action, and your financial story will change with a lifetime transformation, discovering that path of financial freedom one day at a time. This receiving this actual transformational output when someone was just shown the calculator, this would have changed my entire life. And I'm going to read it to you for someone, showed them the AI Legacy Master Blueprint Calculator. And it honestly moved myself and Unica Gaines in regards to just hearing the outcome of what can happen and showing this in millions, if not billions of people take action in regards to investing in their financial clarity. So reading this testimonial, this would have changed my entire life. Seeing the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator for the first time literally stopped me in my tracks. I grew up in foster care, survived lead poisoning as a child, and by 18, I received an annuity from a life insurance payout with zero guidance on how to manage it. I had money in my hands, but no one showed me how to use it. I lived in survival mode because I didn't know any better. If I had access to a tool like the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator back then, my life would have been 100% different. I know without a doubt I would have been more financially secure, more confident, and far more successful at a younger age. That's why I believe this isn't just an app, it's something every adult needs. So, honestly, this should be taught in high schools, educating our future generations in colleges. So, our children, our kids, they can grow up financially smart and make better decisions for their whole lives. This isn't something you use for a few months and forget. This is a lifelong tool, a guide, a blueprint. I wish I had it years ago. And when we received that testimonial in regards to the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator, it just lit a fire under me. It made me it showed me that again, Enika and I, we always have visions in regards to opportunities for people, but when you have someone that is on the outside looking in, where you have a tool that's a resource all in one hub, where people can actually take action and make real transformational change, this made me go live today. It made sure that getting into these DMs and making sure that connecting with these business owners, going on different podcasts, allowing people and educating people on what the power that clarity can provide for you. It's God's own, God gave me the actual opportunity and I'm on top of it. So are you starting to see that clarity is greater than money? At the end of the day, it's not about the number of likes or the post or anything in regards to that. It's all about how you can impact someone else. And how you do that is literally taking action and showing people the blueprints by their fingertips and how they can actually have change. So if you're open to clarity, drop yes in the comments, or if you're not, just roll with me. But just having that clarity, it helps you in regards to that confidence. It helps you in regards to building your financial blueprint. And it helps you with the plan in regards to you being the best you in every single moment. So again, you have two choices. And that's always in life. You can do a yes or a no. You can either continue to do exactly what you're doing right now. You can keep guessing. You can have the confusion and uncertainty. You can have no clear direction. You have wasted time and effort, missed opportunities, or you can get clarity. Have that focused understanding, a clear path forward with efficient action and achieve goals, investing in you. Because again, at the end of the day, it's you versus you. Doesn't matter what anyone else tells you in regards to what your end goal is. It's all about what you see in regards to what transformation can look like. So, in regards to growing and building with the AI Legacy Blueprint Financial Clarity, every opportunity that you have live with Adrian Mays on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when I connect with entrepreneurs and they share their life story and they share the actual opportunity to what they've been through, where they are now, and where they're actually going. And as entrepreneurs, we love to grind, but grinding without tracking is just expensive guessing. So the blueprint is allowing people what expenses you're missing, whether your business is profitable, how your business affects your taxes, what can you legally write off, what steps actually matter. Entrepreneurs, we don't face we don't fail because of passion. We fail because of missing information. And that's why this matters in regards to you being in the best opportunity for yourself. All those money leaks will be identified, being able to clearly having no judgment, having guidance, not having a a clear financial tab on your future. This is where everything starts. Just think of it like stepping on a scale, but not because you're in trouble, but because you want the truth. You deserve the truth. And it's the only way that you actually can grow. So again, when you actually look at the 90-day challenge plan, when you look at how a tax refund actually works, if you start understanding your money, and the part that changes lives is honestly seeing why your refund is what it is, what's helping you, what's hurting you, and how to adjust before tax season, which is right around the corner. So when you get that plan, it allows you to know what you're bringing home. Really understand that people people actually can take action to their own clarity. But the one thing I love is the 90-day clarity challenge, because again, this is where transformation happens. This is when you take what you can actually provide for yourself under hands. Anybody can get motivated for one day. You can invest into the tool and say, great, and it could sit right like everything else. But transformation takes a plan. So the 90-day plan allows you to build new habits, stay consistent, track your wins, reduce stress, come up with a winning plan for you, and actually see your progress, because the small steps but have big results. And just understanding anything could be, it could be just like you, a person coming in frustrated and stressed and tired of being the old way. Doing things with a financial plan, clarity starts when you have a personalized steps. So I can share with you one of the actual person that was interviewed with the calculator and was given exposure, and they were so excited about knowing and waking up with a plan, knowing what their numbers look like, knowing what's coming, and knowing that you're okay. Because again, when you're building something real, that's a gift that no one can ever take from you. That's, I always say, is education is the one thing that no one can take from you. Having that gift of clarity is everything that you can understand. So again, growing that financial plan and understanding to stop leaving money on the table, stop donating to the IRS, stop giving away money and funds and just letting it leak when you don't have that clarity. What the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator can do for you is give you that financial strategy, understanding that capturing every opportunity that you deserve, that you worked hard to maximize your wealth and potential. There's no reasons that you can actually have this clarity system to be able to help you go to the next level. So again, those two choices: do nothing. People spend years losing money, including myself, in regards to not having that financial understanding and that clarity and that stagnation, being stressed and not understanding how you can actually make changes. Or choose your path of legacy. Take action to get the clarity with the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator. It's over 82 calculators to be able to give you the tools you need, but not to overwhelm you, but step by step, taking those small solutions, those problems, turning them into solutions and creating a path that would actually have you for success. Investing in the actual calculator right now is $997 annually, and is regularly priced at $49.97. So this limited offer is allowing you to take advantage now. What is the actual opportunity lost by you not taking action? That $19,000 by missing a box checked versus investing in your future, seeing how these different tools of taxes and business and being able to understand how number works. That is the clarity that is provided for you when you have a calculator that's giving you an opportunity today. So when you think about what you're paying and what you're getting is worth thousands, because it saves thousands. Because again, you're getting everything for an opportunity, not as an expense, but this is an investment into peace of mind. I know one thing that I actually, when I was talking about and thinking about this, Maya Angelou always said, you always can have a product. And people forget products, people forget things. You might even forget this live today. But one thing that you won't forget is how something will make you feel. How does it feel to keep going the hard way, to keep guessing, to keep losing money, to keep hoping that things will change by a whim? Someone like on Tuesday, I have Ricardo coming on, and when I talked to him last week about the calculator, he said something that people have is called hope marketing, hoping people that hope this hope plan will get you to the next level, and keep stressing about your finances. But the smart choice is to know your value, know your worth, to stop leaving money on the table, getting that full financial clarity and that full picture, protecting your legacy, protecting your hard-earned money, as well as protecting your worth, knowing that, hey, I can actually not do this alone. And if you're saying that, hey, I can do this, then you're in the right rooms to understand that your knowledge is something that's so powerful. So when you know better, you build better. And when you build better, your legacy changes forever. Understanding that getting started with the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator, it's just financial clarity. If something inside you is saying, I need this, I'm tired of guessing, I want better for myself, then trust that feeling. That's your future self tapping you on the shoulder saying, hey, let's choose clarity. Listen, my friends, your story matters. Your whatever you're going through in regards to your next steps of either what action you take. Your story matters, your peace matters, your clarity matters, your authentic story matters. And don't be ashamed of anything that you went through because as I always say, you are exactly where you're supposed to be today. And you do not have to figure this out alone. Let's build something together for you to be able to understand that having that chaos, having that confusion, having this doing nothing and not taking action on your finances, taking action and learning how your mindset, your AI, estate planning, taxes, credit, mortgages, business, nonprofits, life insurance, automation, health, your clarity deserves a clear, full financial picture, and it doesn't have to be overnight. But what the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator will do for you is give you the next steps for you to go forward in regards to your growth plan. So, get started with the tax extraordinaire. And I want to be able to leave you because this is your moment. This is the moment when you choose either to stop surviving or to start building. It's the moment where confusion actually ends or clarity begins. This is the moment where you fully actually start understanding finally what makes sense. Because the investment is really the investment worth everything that you're receiving? Because when you actually look at how things work in regards to life, and you know that your future, the future gift for you of clarity is something when you know better and you build better. Building something better before growth is the best thing that you could ever do in your life because again, never having to do this alone again, having a master calculator to help your choices and getting started with the tax extraordinaire, that's your future self saying thank you. That's your future self being able to really appreciate how everything is going within your process. So before I leave you here today, I want to ask you this. How much longer are you willing to keep guessing with your future? How much longer is financial clarity going it not is available for you? Like how much longer is peace not the solution that you pick for yourself? A better future is available. And if you've been feeling stuck or you feel overwhelmed or behind, that ends in the moment today. Tap into the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator. Give yourself the clarity you deserve. During tax season, if you don't have a tax preparer, take a tax extraordinaire team that will help you in regards to being the best version of you. And it's all with at your fingertips to secure your future and to be the best version of however going through your actual process. The link is on the screen here below as well as on the this. I want to actually leave you with this. I know there was so much information that was provided here today in regards to the AI Legacy Blueprint Calculator. Take action on the link for you because, again, the best version of you is right around the corner. I know that when receiving the testimonials and feedback after launching the calculator and seeing the reactions of how people know that all of this information is not taught in school, the re engineering of our mindset with the education, employment, retirement system, how things work, and how in approaching a new year. How you actually think about what action you can take is realizing that whatever I'm here, whatever I've done in the past, I can't do anything about the past. But what I can do something is about the right now. And what's going to be in the future is the action that you take, the investments that you make, the clarity you start to build within yourself. And that's what the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator will provide for you. Just 10 minutes a day will allow you to transform yourself into years of education that has not been taught in schools, but that's okay. We can no longer use the lack of our success to that being an excuse. The only excuse that you have now is maybe a little fear, but the first attempt in learning is what I call for failure. And what I call for facing everything and recovering, you are a survivor. It's you can go into complacency mode or you can go into survivor mode. But saving your finances, you owe that to you. The future version of yourself, that's what you actually can actually work towards. So I leave you with this as again being the AI cash story captain. What up though? Adrian Mays and your AI wealth strategist being able to help you to know that each 24 hours within your day, you make the decision on the best version of you. If you're going to treat your clients with the best possibility, if you're going to treat your family with the love that they deserve, But you have to love on you, protecting that peace and that mindset and being the best version of you. Sometimes things change happens, but change happens when change happens, and you control what that change looks like and the people in your life and what you keep around this mindset of yours. One thing I can actually say from you, you train people how to treat you. If you accept everything, you're going to get everything, but expecting the best is what we're giving you with the AI Legacy Blueprint Calculator. Your finances deserve the best. Your bank accounts, which the mistakes that you made in the past were the mistakes in the past. But as you move into each day, knowing the change that can happen is all on you, take accountability. Take the ownership of it. And what I'm sharing with you is the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator. That is going to stop those hidden links in your business. That's going to help you find that those money leaks and building that financial clarity. So, like I said, give me 10 minutes. Adrian Mays, your AI cash story captain, the AI wealth strategist with unique gains attached extraordinaire. We're here to help you build and be the best version of you. But it's still going to take you to take the action. I can, I will, I shall be victorious. So what up, though, Detroit, Michigan? Drop Blueprint in the comments. If you're watching it live or if you're watching a replay and you actually got some value, we're on a mission. This is not just a calculator. This is not just a tool. This is not about likes or views. This is a movement because the future financial version of you is right around the corner. Let's go. Deuces.